Hey friends, it's Daniel. I'm playing some music tonight. I thought I'd record a video, just kind of making another beat, another track, at least kind of going through the first pattern. So I have my sounds all set up, so I'll just bring you through those. I got a kick, a snare, a secondary kind of snare sound, a hi-hat sound. These two snare sounds are samples from the OP1 that I sampled into the Digitakt. The kick and the hi-hat are from the Blank Forms Tape Haze 4 pack that was just released recently. I got a bass sound on 6, a bass synth that's from, I think it's from Tape Haze 3 actually. I have a guitar sample that I recorded, just my telly actually, through an SM7B using the Chase Bliss Gravitas as the tremolo, and I think the Caroline Guitar Company Meteor as the reverb. And then I have a melodic hit on track 8, and that is from, I think that's another Blank Forms sample. I just put some delay and reverb on it. And then track 3, I have a filter sweep on some birds that I recorded in my neighborhood one morning when I was walking the dog. I thought they sounded cool, so I recorded them. Anyways, I put a kick and the guitar sample onto the sequencer already. So here's what I have so far. And for the guitar, I have it triggered on the downbeat of each phrase. I actually think I missed the downbeat, but it's on the downbeat. Can you see my quote fingers? Yeah, you can see my quote fingers. And then I have trig conditions. So 50% of the time, these passing notes will play. So that's one of them, and that's the other one. But those two notes play all the time. So it sounds like this. So let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right into laying down the beat. I kind of like the laid back feel of that timing. Definitely need to quantize that. Okay, let's see. I can thicken that sound up a bit, I think. Maybe even pitch it down. Nope, not that much. That sounds better. All right, I like the feel of that. I'm not going to quantize that kind of, that auxiliary clap thing that we got going on. I am going to pump up some sidechain compression though. This will probably be more apparent when some of the melodic components come in to fill in the empty space. Let's save that. So I want to put it to the kick. I'm going to play around to see if I want that sidechain compression to come from track 1 or, to be honest, I forget what LR means. I think it's just the outputs actually, so it kind of sidechain compresses based on the whole output, the whole mix basically. So let's leave it on the whole output for now. Let's put in my bass track. Okay. All right, let's play around with that a bit. Maybe something like that. I'm gonna need to do some I'm going to throw an LFO on the sample level so it stays out of the way as kind of that like fake sidechaining trick that I like to use. But let's put the metronome on so we get a pre-roll bar to count us in and play around with that bass part. Get rid of that, yeah. Okay, I think that flows a little better. And let's... Oh, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Why aren't my up and down buttons working? Okay, so I'm on track 6. Sample level. Okay, there we go. And again, I've missed the downbeat. So it's not coming in on 1. There we go. There's our first note for the bass track. All right, now let's play around with the side chain, the fake side chain. That's a bit much. I like that saw wave. Yeah, definitely. Let me touch up the high pass filter. It's a super bassy bass sound. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the guitar part and put a trig condition on this first passing note so it only happens 50% of the time. So let's let it pass through a couple times in. Nice. So it kind of comes as a little surprise, as a little accent highlight note. And sometimes it will line up with the guitar part doing that, and sometimes it'll happen on its own. So that'll be fun. Okay, I'm speeding through this. I kind of set up the sounds to give myself an idea of what I wanted the final pattern to sound like beforehand. So moving a little bit more quickly than I usually do. Let's throw in the hi-hats. Yeah, you know what? Let's just mash them all in there. That's what people mean when they say drum machines have no soul. But luckily we can parameter lock and record automation here. Now do we want to do the filter or the level? Let's see. Let's do both. We can also put an LFO on the start point. Let's just listen to the percussion section. Take off that metronome. Yeah, the hi-hat sounds way better. I might automate the level a little bit too. Yeah. Okay, just to make it a little more human. Let's hear it in the context of the other percussive elements. Yeah, okay. Our bass track is a bit loud, a bit loud. And I think the perceived volume of this note is a little higher. And it's probably not super kosher to do this from a professional mixing standpoint, but I just take the volume down when the resonance bumps up the level, the perceived volume of a certain note. That's probably a huge no-no, but it makes it sound better to me, so that's what I do. I feel like I use the save function thing on this machine the way I use Command S on a Mac, just like every 2 seconds, just save project, just to make sure in case anything happens, you're not losing your progress. But I like this so far. This has sounded pretty good to me. All right, we need some melody. No, I want that up here in this register. I'm just gonna like play around with a few ideas. It's probably not gonna sound great, but I kind of play lots of notes and then mentally go through the process of elimination to figure out what melody is gonna stick. So bear with me here. I think I wanna increase the amount of delay, or the feedback on the delay actually. So I want it to be a little bit more rhythmic, so I'm gonna adjust the time too. Oh wait, I think if I use function, I can adjust to, yep, actual increments. I always forget that. Okay, I also want to make this a bit louder, give it some more saturation, and maybe take off some of that low pass. Yeah. See? Sometimes you just like hit a chord. I don't know. Melody is so elusive to me sometimes. I grew up singing and writing songs and singing in choirs. So it's always been such a mystery to me why I struggle a lot to come up with melodies sometimes. But again, I find that if I just play a lot of notes, something will click for me. And then I like where that starts tonally within the progression. too much. I also want to make it a little bit woozier, so I'm going to, oh, there it is, tune. I'm going to modulate the tune very slightly. It's super sensitive. The knob is sensitive and the pitch modulation is sensitive. As you can hear, that's a bit too wonky for me. And I'll do it a little slower too. And then I can increase the depth just a hair. Just a little bit. That's nice. Nothing I'm loving yet, but no. All right, let's throw something at it and see what sticks. I need my, oops, my pre-roll. Where did my pre-roll go? Oh, I didn't hit record, I just hit play. There we go. Oh. That's what I want. Now, I want to crank the reverb on this one. Oops. Oh my gosh, I'm not even in the record screen. And maybe even reverse it. Also going to, I think I'm going to modulate the decay time. And I'll modulate the panning, because why not? Now it's super bouncy. It's going all over the place. Okay. Now I just gotta, yeah, tuck it into that pocket. Okay. What I'm finding now is that we're losing our guitar part. I don't know if cranking the volume is the right move. I think maybe adding some resonance to our high pass filter and panning it a little bit. All right, let's, yeah, it sticks out a little bit better there. that note to be much louder on our little melody part. There we go. Okay, so I think this is our pattern, right? Now I'm gonna play around with the build-up, right? So we got to start somewhere. Oh, another thing I wanted to do actually before we get into that is to test out the different side chaining options. No, that's a bit much, huh? Okay, cool. So yeah, let's I guess I'll start with the kick and the guitar because that's what I actually started with when I made the pattern. So let's give it a whirl. Turn that metronome off. Oh my God, you know what? I forgot my birds. I don't even know if this is necessary. I mean, it's absolutely not, but it could be cool as like just a fun sound. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's absolutely unnecessary, but it's a sampler, so we're gonna sample birds. Okay, back to the build. I actually didn't really like what was happening with that that direction I was going with just the kick and the guitar. So I might try something out like this. Hell yeah, that was super fun. To be honest, I was a little bit skeptical when I was struggling with the melody, but I think that turned out great. And again, I think the great thing about the Digitakt is the ability to take something that sounds like this, or wherever we had it. I feel like we had maybe had a high pass on this sound. No, because that kind of sounds cool too. Oops, I just saved the pattern that I meant to to copy over with our high pass here. That's okay, I can fix it. Wow, I totally lost my train of thought trying to explain something to you all. But what I was saying is there was a moment in time where I didn't feel like this melody was fitting in the pocket, and I think I just turned the volume down, or maybe I cut the filter a little bit, and it all just kind of clicked. I think there are a lot of sort of exploratory sound design routes you can take with this machine that can really help make 8 tracks gel together. And you don't always have to use all 8 tracks. I rarely do, but sometimes having 8 components in any song that are all, instrumental, they're all, melody, percussion, there's no vocal part. You still want to try to make space, and it really pushes you to put things in a place where it fits sonically as you go. And that's my favorite thing, is being able to do that as you build the track, as you kind of saw me do with this example. Yeah, I mean, that's just super fun. Okay, yeah, that's all for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, and maybe I'll make a follow-up. Let me know if you want me to make a follow-up to this track. I can make another pattern and kind of develop it further, because I'm really liking this so far. All right, thanks for hanging. Take care. Have a good night.